Hello, hello.
What's up, man? Hold
What's
on.
going
Let
on?
me get my headphones on.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
All right, so welcome everyone, Clean Nation, to an impromptu Sweats and Steve show, uh, where we saw some things developing, and Steve said that the world needs us right now. So here we are.
I just don't think that there's anybody that can handle everything going on um, in the world as
Uh-huh.
much as you and I can, and certainly the world needs us tonight.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the world does need us tonight. We had two things on the docket, okay? First and foremost, this one is gonna be your bread and butter. Uh, so apparently in Miami, uh, I don't know, not ET, but ET's like neighbors on the planet Xenu have has crash landed at what's the name of the mall?
I think
Well,
it,
they're in Miami now.
yeah, they're in Miami, and I think it was like the Bradbury Mall or something like that. But there's this
Okay.
mall, and all these people on Twitter are saying, hey, there was these 8 to 10 foot creatures that were walking around the mall, and all these police were dispersed to to this mall, and no one is talking about it. And they were saying that it was teenagers with sticks and I don't know, sticks and fighting with people. But you don't send 100 cops. There's a lot of good breakdowns that are out there on it, and I felt like the Suts and Steve Spirit Squad should jump on a plane and visit that mall immediately, to investigate, because again, this is something that the Sweats and Steve show needs to get control over, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely weird. One is just because I feel like everyone has a cell phone now. Everyone has a smartphone. Everyone has a camera, therefore. And I would think that like there would be one person be like, oh, let me get off, because they everyone does that these days. There's always that one person that always goes above and beyond.
Yeah,
But in in addition to that, like hundreds, I don't know if hundreds, but the like that's the police presence that was there was crazy. Okay,
yeah,
think I don't even think the president would get that much of a motorcade. I could be wrong, but that was insane. Um, uh, Another thing was that I think I had seen from that one video that you sent me that the lady had said that there was no flights going in or out of Miami there
yeah,
for a little bit. That's another weird thing, and that the police or whoever had cut off the scanner, the police scanner and stuff. It was, radio silence and stuff. That's weird too.
right.
Um, yeah, man, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird how the reaction to it, and yeah, dude, I only saw like one thing. That's another thing too. It's like even if it was a fight, even if there was sticks, what's up with that? I think that's the biggest like giveaway.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think there might be some. I think the 8 and 10 foot tall creatures. I think they're called gray men. The gray men. There might be some gray men in Miami right now. I
Yeah.
mean, the weird thing is
So
too is
so it's
once.
the Bayside Marketplace in downtown Miami.
Okay. That if someone whoever was filming it from the video that I had seen where they had circled in and they had like the police had their lights on somebody or something that was moving along and they were lighting them up. Why did they stop filming? Why didn't they film all the way through? We don't know what happened to those creatures. Did they just let them stroll on by? Did
Yeah.
they throw them in the back of the squad car? did Men in Black come and suck him up through a UFO? Why did they stop filming? That's the other thing. That's so it's very strange. And I gotta be honest with you, Steve. We're sharp coconuts. I'll say that. And with the Spirit Squad behind us,
Sharp
we're
coconuts.
we're some sharp coconuts. But and with the Sweats and Steve Spirit Squad, man, we'd rival the intelligence of Einstein himself. But I don't know at this point if we were to hop on a plane. I think all the evidence has been scrubbed and we would just be looking obscene with our phones, and then we'd
But
probably get kicked out of the surrounding area.
but I think that because I think you're right. I think we have a collective genius amongst ourselves, and
Yeah.
I think that if we were to spread out, we'd be able to really canvas the area very well, and we'd also be able to, um, talk to the different mall employees that were there and see what they saw.
That that's another good idea. I
You
didn't
know,
think about that. Yeah.
I think it's very important for us to really talk to the people about what happened.
Yeah.
Somebody has to have something. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Well, another theory is that the banging or the shooting that was going on was from people that had guns on them and that were shooting at the aliens. If that's so, one, they're terrible shots. Okay, they missed the mark by a mile.
Yeah.
And two, uh, you know, if we're talking about potential hunters, if they killed them, then why didn't they get some footage of their trophy of their big great hunt? I would think that's a pretty, I'd rather take the gray man alien than the deer. Okay, the 4 point deer in Montana any day.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay. So here's from the Rolling Stone. I've been looking at for specifically for this coverage that we're doing. I've been looking at, just different articles. So,
mhm.
according to Rolling Stone, conspiracy theorists convinced shadow aliens are loose in Miami. Cops turned up because teens of brawling and shooting fireworks at Bayside Market on New Year's Day and somehow turned into an X-file. Um, and there's a lot of different people running, and you could see on this article. Yeah, yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I was doing this just for fun, but the more I look, I was just having a good time with it. I was just, texting everyone and giving everyone a hard time about it. But the more I actually say it with like a calm head, yeah, there's nothing that happened here. But it's kind of fun to think about, though.
But they, but you had to ask yourself, why did the scanners go down? Why were no flights going outbound or inbound? Why was there so many cops there? That looks
Yeah,
like that police force, size of the police force that was at that mall, looked like it could have been Miami's a pretty big city, you know what I mean? So what
yeah.
would demand? Would some teens or some young adults shooting off fireworks and fighting with that uh would that uh would that require that many people? That many police officers? I don't know.
Yeah, this guy went on the one that I read, this guy wrote in all caps, this Twitter person, Mo. I was at the Miami Mall yesterday and the government is lying. I don't know that the government has gotten involved yet. There were no kids fighting. Everyone started panicking because these gray creatures were walking around. They didn't make any noises or sounds, but stared and watched you move. I tried to take a video, but hold on, let me read the rest of this.
But
Hold on. So let me just put this out there that I was having a really good time with this earlier because I got my booster, my COVID booster, and
uh
I've been a little like just frazzled. So I woke
uh
up from a nap and I started to read this, and it sounded a lot cooler when I was texting you guys than
Uh-huh.
it is now, just to be honest. I want to read the rest of this, but I won't it let me. It was a lot more entertaining when I was waking up from my COVID nap, from my COVID
Oh,
booster
okay.
nap.
Well, the only way we'll know for sure is if, I guess, one day we go down there. Maybe there's some sort of residue. Maybe there's some afterglow energy or some ooze in the corner or something from the alien. Who knows?
I would just love, well, because, and then the other thing was that people were talking about how, like 3 or 4 months ago, there was that alien in Texas that was also 8 to 10 feet and was also gray, and like how people are making correlations to this. Again, this makes a lot more sense when you just wake up from a COVID booster nap,
Hmm.
um, and you're just having fun with the SNS Spirit Squad, on a Friday afternoon.
Uh,
But the more I look into this, I'm just like, yeah, nothing happened there, and that stinks. But they're calling it Project Bluebeam, which is kind of
Project
funny.
Bluebeam. We talked about Project
Did we?
Bluebeam is where they use. Yeah, we have Project Bluebeam, where they pretty much use this technology that they use to project holograms, basically. But it's pretty much to the point where you can't even tell it's a hologram. But I mean, if you're gonna go down that route, well, then you have to ask what what's the cause? What's the reason for utilizing the technology of Project Bluebeam for this? Like, is it a psyop? Is it a false flag? That opens up a whole bundle of questions after that. But yeah, man, I think the only way we'll ever really know is if we go down there. But that'd be really expensive to take the whole squad.
Well,
We have to
well, I
take
put
a
together
Amtrak.
a $5 parlay that paid out 430 something thousand dollars.
Oh
It
yeah.
did not cash, but we would have been on the next plane right out if it did. We would have been down there.
And then afterward, we could have been in Miami. We go hang out, relax,
No,
have fun.
we're there for work. We're not gonna go. Matthew's talking about bringing the swim trunks. We're not going to swim. We're going to find the aliens, which is not
The
real.
gray man.
Which is not real. I was having fun with it earlier, but now that we're talking about it and people are gonna maybe see this, yeah, I don't. And when I'm looking into like serious articles, not on Twitter, nothing happened, and
Are
it
you
stinks that
sure?
nothing happened. I want to. Yeah, I'm sure. Like now, I'm not waking up from a Twitter or from a COVID nap. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure nothing happened, but it stinks that nothing happened. Some lady was talking about how this was in the biblical sense that, you know, this could be the beginning of the ended times, and I just think to myself, like, why do we always think that we're going to be fortunate enough to see the world end?
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's something I guess that's extraordinary, that defies reality itself,
Yeah.
to see anything on that amount, that scale, in that sense is it's crazy, you wouldn't be able to like even fathom it, because it's the very antithesis to reality.
Yeah. Yeah. So talking about it, there's this lady, I think her name is Auntie, it's right here, hold on. Auntie Coulette. She did a really good job. What I love
Mm.
about today's society is that they could really convince you something happened. They're called the Nilfim,
The
Nephilim,
Nephilim.
The Nephilim. Um,
Oh, well, the Nephilim is mentioned in the Bible, which is like supposedly, I think, like the fallen angels that were like that mated with humans, I think, and then they spawned. Their spawn was giant, like that's how David and Goliath talks about Goliath, how he was giant. He was the Nephilim. He's this fallen angel human hybrid sort of thing. Um,
Yeah.
so it could be. How the hell the Nephilim, like, running with this whole theory, it's interesting to think about. Okay, where exactly did he make his entrance? Did he know where he was going? Was he just trying to get some new sneakers or something like that? Was he trying to get a Stanley Cup? Like, it's a segue into the next one. Was he trying to get a Stanley Cup?
I don't know about all that. Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
The more I look into this with fresh eyes,
Maybe
fresh, not just,
it's
it's not, and it
maybe maybe
stinks.
maybe instead of saying no, nothing happened, why don't you just say what if? It's a lot more exciting,
No,
you
because
know?
nothing happened.
Do you
And
know?
it's
Were
actually
you there? Did you see
not
anything?
like a mall, like a shopping mall. I guess it's more of like a old school non-consumer mall.
Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to see. Maybe there'll be some more developments in the story of the
Yeah,
gray men, the
yeah, I don't know.
Nephilim.
Maybe we need to. I do think that we need to get out there and really see if we can get to the bottom of it. Because if there's anybody that's going to get to it, it's going to be us.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for anything. The mysteries of the universe, the meaning to life. We will solve it all.
Yeah, we will. Me and you, buddy.
Is there anything else you wanted to add about that story?
It was really cool. I guess my thing is that it was really cool waking up in a groggy phase because I
Yeah,
got my COVID booster. I got my
yeah.
flu vaccine. I went for a physical yesterday or the day before. I can't remember.
Hmm.
And yesterday, I went yesterday. And I, it makes you tired. It, hurts your body. And
Uh-huh.
I kicked in and I went to go lay down and I fell asleep. And I woke up, and all of a sudden, I'm in this groggy haze. I'm in a groggy haze,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, the internet's talking about aliens, and it was a really cool, like, 2 hours of just looking into this.
You're basically Joaquin Phoenix in Signs when he was watching that television program that showed the
Yeah,
aliens walking
yeah,
by. Damn, so
yeah.
for 2 hours you were in Signs. I can understand how that's exciting,
It
you
was
know?
really cool for a little bit just to sit there and be like, "Oh my God, is this real?" And like
Uh-huh.
being half asleep the entire time. It was a really cool like 2 hours of when this was maybe real. But then like
Yeah.
coming on live and like pulling up a couple different articles, it's just like, oh, nothing happened.
Now you better be careful. They might be outside your window. There might be some rustling in the
I wish
trees
they would.
tonight.
I wish they would. We don't have trees. We don't have trees over
Oh, that's
here.
true. There might be some grinding against the brownstone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
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 yeah.
that's all I wanted to say. And I'm bummed because
Okay.
the more I look into it, the more I'm like, oh,
Well, okay. So moving on from that, what I was saying before is, this is a topic that that I certainly wanted to cover, and maybe you could look at some footage yourself. But Stanley Cups, Stanley Cup fever has taken the nation, and I, for one, have to say that it's yet another demoralizing effort pushed on from savvy marketers somehow to make people go crazy to over a cup, over what? A tumbler cup. You know how we talked about what was the one cup company that you said we were sponsored by for like the first season of the show?
oh
It
yeah,
was
I forgot.
uh well basically yeah, just over the past, it all started from my girlfriend when she was like, "Hey, can you give me this Stanley Cup?" And I was like, "I thought Stanley Cup, like, are you talking about the NHL, like the championship trophy for NHL?" And she's like, no, it's like a regular cup. And then, sometimes I pay no mind, but then eventually she brings it up again. And I'm thinking, what is this? So I look it up. It's just an expensive for no reason cup, simply labeled, uh, you know, and I'm pretty sure you could find the same tumbler cup on Alibaba. That's sold in bulk, and I don't think there's any really difference at all. And just since since I heard about it first from then to now, it's only gotten bigger. I've only seen more videos of people spazzing out, people waiting at Target at line like it's Black Friday. You didn't see that at Black Friday, but you saw it for the Stanley Cup, where people were
Yeah.
lined up outside of Target at 3 a.m. just to get a cup. And I said this to her as well. It's like, do you know how stupid that is? Cups are pretty damn universal. There's plastic cups, there's mugs, pretty much. God gave you your very own cup. You know what it is? It's your hands. It's your hands. This is how you can drink if you really need to. If you don't have a cup, that's how universal cups are.
I
And
don't
to see
think
people.
that I don't think that here on the Sweats and Steve show we should be condoning drinking from your hands.
If you needed to, it's there. It's a cup that you're born with, right here. Literally, it's a cup right there, okay? Um, and so yeah, so that this has just been taking over. I've been seeing more videos of people doing that where they're waiting outside. I'd sent you one where it was this guy that I guess they have a collaboration with Starbucks, so you had all these people inside the Starbucks Target thing, and he hops over the front counter and he grabs a whole box full of them. He doesn't make it far,
And then he gets
and
tackled like an
he gets
idiot.
he
You
gets
know,
tackled.
and then
He
here's
gets
here's
tackled.
my thing. You can't steal in Scottie Pippen gym shoes. You know what I mean?
I
Like
didn't
if you're
even
gonna
notice. Uh,
like that was the first thing I noticed. I looked at him and I said, "Why did you walk in there with Scottie Pippen gym shoes and then get tackled?"
well, here's the thing. I think the people that tackled him, I think the people that tackled him weren't tackling him because he was stealing. I think they were tackling because he took multiple Stanley Cups in the box, and then they knocked him over. And then if you see when he's on the ground when they knock him over, they're trying to grab for the cups. And I think
Oh,
one of
that's
the
true.
guys grabs the cups, and then the guy who got knocked down, he gets back up and tries to take back the cup that the other guy stole. And it's like, oh man, it's a double whammy. It's this crazy marketed hyper consumerism, going crazy, acting like an animal just to get this this cup, and then it's the people will say, oh, you think that they're doing a good thing, they're trying to stop a robbery, but they're really just trying to get their cup as well.
I
So
I I feel that way about like certain foods. I don't think I feel that way about items. Like there's this cheeseburger that I've been trying to have for like 2 years.
uh,
It's so elusive that that's the only thing I think I would do something like that for.
a cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's Chicago Secret Cheeseburger. Like it's supposed to be the best cheeseburger ever, and they only make it like once a month in like remote locations, and they have raffles. And that's the only way you can have it is you have to win the raffle once a month and show up to the secret location. And
Well, and
apparently
to
it's like fantastic.
keep keep entering the raffle. You'll
I
get it eventually. It's a
I've
numbers game.
lost for 2 years.
have
I'll send it
you
to you.
have you entered every month?
I enter consistently. I don't enter every month. Sometimes I miss it
Oh, okay.
because it's so like
Well,
it's not like every second Tuesday of the month. You know what I mean? But like I agree
make
with you for a pink cup. I don't think so.
make make multiple accounts, and then just get in the comments and enter the raffle with your multiple accounts.
Yeah,
That could be
it's a
one
lot
thing.
of work.
Yeah, that. Yeah. Um, But yeah, so I feel now, you know, plus I've already convinced my girlfriend that I'm not getting this $100 cup. I'm not doing it.
It's $100.
Yeah, it's $100. I already, and I think she's given up already. Okay. Um, but now I feel like I have a moral duty to definitely not buy this cup now. So I'm even more vindicated for my choices. And I might even go so far, we might even go so far to boycott the Stanley Cup just for what it represents and how much it irritates me
We should.
personally.
I've never seen you so fired up about something, which is kind of awkward for me on this side.
Why is it awkward?
Well, because I'm the one who's normally upset with heinous acts of things, you know?
Well, that's true, but every now and then, Steve, there's a side of me you don't see, and I guess now you're kind of a little seeing
Yeah.
it. We
Yeah.
might have to start this boycott the Stanley Cup, boycott it for what it represents and how it brings the worst out of people, and boycott it simply because it's well, it's confusing. It confused me at first. I thought my girlfriend was talking about getting a replica of the National Hockey League championship trophy.
Yeah.
Get out of here. That's not
That's
happening.
very
And
irresponsible of them.
and then yeah, just because you shouldn't pay $100 for a cup. That's just on principle. That's just on
Is that
principle.
the only cup that's on? Because I'm on their website right now. They're all like $47.
Okay,
They
well,
have,
she, yeah, 47. Maybe it's the collaboration with Starbucks cup that's $100, but I am aware that there is a less expensive cup, but I would never just buy a cup for that that price again. Case in point, I had bought this other fancy cup, another fancy for no reason cup for my mom, and it, I'm not hating on my mom if she sees this, but I don't think she even uses it anymore, Steve. Do you know do you know how that makes me feel? When I spend like $45 in a cup and you can't even use it anymore? Breaks my heart.
yeah.
Breaks my heart.
Uh, yeah, they're being resold for like 240,
Get the fuck
280,
out of here.
250.
Get out of here. That's not
Jeez.
happening. Highway robbery. Highway
And people
robbery.
obviously they ruined it because now Starbucks is saying that they're not going to restock the pink cups at Target anymore.
No. Well, good. To hell with the Stanley Cup. I don't care anymore. I never cared. It could Stanley Cup could go burn in hell. How about that? Oh man. Yeah. That was something that I just wanted to get off my chest. We're coming on here. We're talking about trending topics, recent news. It's actually kind of interesting to do it live with you, and sooner rather than later because we just go live once a month on the regular show. But
Yeah.
it's nice to get on these trending topics, while it's hot. You know what I mean? And really kind of give our opinions out there.
Yeah, they're
Yours.
$50. They're $50, these little things.
Yeah, it's not happening. There's nothing different. There's not. Okay. I'll also say this. Another example. Another example. I don't know this woman. I guess she's apparently friends with my girlfriend, but she had made a comment on something that I had seen on a post that my girlfriend shared about
You
how
can say
basically
her name. You don't have to keep saying
I
my
I
girlfriend.
don't remember it. I don't remember it, to be honest with you. But
I'm
basically,
talking about Fatuma. You could say Fatuma's name.
yeah,
People
Fatuma.
people
Yeah,
know that who Fatuma is at this
yeah.
stage.
Right, you're right. But anyway, so she had made a comment saying basically it would be really funny if this person see it, which they're not, but basically she's saying, "Oh, I want to get this cup because I have a New Year's resolution to drink more water, and I feel like this cup is gonna make me drink more water." That doesn't make any damn sense. Cups are so if you wanted to drink more water, you would drink more water.
Especially
Okay?
out of your hand.
It's Especially out of your damn hand, okay? It's right there. It's like cups are so universal. Like, that does what? You having this expensive cup is gonna magically make you want to drink more? No, you have to be disciplined. You almost have to drink the 8 cups that they recommend, which I don't even know who they is, but that they recommend that you drink 8 cups of water. You have to force yourself to do it. You can't. We don't naturally crave water like that. At maybe like 1 or 2, okay, that you might crave, maybe. But even then, some people don't even drink water. They just drink soda or something like that. But you have to force yourself to do that. You have to force. I had to force myself sometimes to even drink half of that. Okay, okay. Seltzer water is fine. Okay, it's like a little mix. It's like soda and water had a baby, and it's seltzer water. It tastes good, and you looking down at that cup looks kind of rough,
No,
Steve. You look,
because I'm trying to
you look
see.
downtrodden. You look
I'm trying to
downtrodden.
see how many ounces in a cup. So this is 12. This is 12 fluid ounces, and it's 8 fluid ounces per cup. So this is a cup and a half of water.
There you go. But even so, you would still have to force yourself to drink eight LaCroix. You would be forced. It wouldn't be natural,
Yeah.
unless
No,
you
I think
worked
I
out.
drink a lot of water.
Okay. Yeah, right. But basically, you know, you
I
have
think I
cups
drink
abound
more
in
water
there.
than the average person.
Oh, good. How many cups would you say do you drink a day?
At least 72 fluid ounces.
72 fluid
Yeah.
ounces. So how many cups is that?
So 72 divided by 8.
That's
So what is
nine.
that?
That's
9.
9. You do not drink 9 cups
Yes,
of
I
water.
do. Yes, I do.
How big are these cups, man?
They're big.
You have
They're
do
big water
you
bottles.
have a Stanley
No,
cup?
you
You have a
know what I
Stanley cup?
do?
What?
So every night I make lemon cucumber water. I
Okay.
I love lemon cucumber water. Love it.
Okay. That sounds good.
And I just drink it like it's so refreshing to me. Yeah, it's my thing's just it's like a big water bottle, and I just sit there and I have this jug I have this thing in my refrigerator. I fill it up, and then I'm just drinking that. I must drink that 3 times because it takes me 2 days to get through that big pot of lemon cucumber water.
So you mean to tell me that you drink this equivalent 9 times a day?
That's well, that's how many ounces is that cup?
I
Look
couldn't tell you right off the
on the
bat.
bottom. What's it
There's
say?
nothing on the bottom.
Some of them,
There's
dude. Hold on, wait here. Hold
I'm
on.
not that fancy, Steve. I don't have fancy measured cups. Oh, he's gonna go get his cup.
See this thing on the
Yeah.
bottom here? It's clear, so you can't see it. See right here? I don't know
Yeah.
if you can see it because it's clear,
Yeah. Well, that's more of a
but
bottle
it
than
says,
I'd
yeah,
say a cup.
I drink this bottle. I drink this bottle more 3 times with lemon cucumber water all the way through.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's good. That's good. But does you having that make you so magically think that you want to drink more water?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
I
drink
agree with that.
water. So when I just saw that, I was just irritated. I was
You're
just
floored.
irritated. I was like, yeah, I was floored. I was like, you do not make any sense. What you just said. It's like that clipping Happy Gilmore. What you said makes 0 sense. Everyone is dumber in this room for having heard it. I award you 0 points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
That's hard.
But yeah, that was my rant. Stanley Cups, I ain't down with the fad, okay? I ain't down with it, all right? We're boycotting. I don't know about you, Steve, but the sweat side of the show boycott Stanley Cups. I'm doing like an X right
I
here.
have no need for that.
You look like you're getting
I
tired
am.
already. It's time for you to go to bed again from your
Yeah, I'm
booster.
gonna go work out and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, you gonna hit the bag?
I don't think I'm gonna hit the bag today. I think I'm just gonna ride the bike. I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna go to a boxing gym tomorrow.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah, I don't know what
nice.
I want to do yet, though.
Oh, you'll figure it
Yeah.
out, I'm sure.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to go work out or if I just want to stretch or whatever. I went for a long
Go
walk
work
and
out. Go work
yeah, I
out and
went.
drink some more water.
I went. I went for a long family walk, which was nice. Oh, I lost him. He left. Did his phone die? Let's see if he comes in. Oh, there
I'm
we go.
back. I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I went for a long family walk, and I think I might use that as my activity for the day.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, I like this. I like this. Maybe we should do this more often.
Hell yeah.
Get to the trending topics as they're occurring, like a 24-hour news cycle, except you get the real, the raw and
The,
cut from Sweats and
the
Steve.
yeah, I like it. That's a good idea.
The what is it that you say? The often
Often imitated
imitated, but
but
never.
never duplicated.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's what you get here, friends and family. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right then. Well, I guess I'll see you. I think we're doing our next show on the 31st. All right.
Yes. Yes. But I mean, if anything new, interesting comes up, maybe we'll hop.
I think he fell off again. Hold on. He looks frozen. Let me let me see. Okay, here we go. Are you there? Are you back?
Damn it! It kicked me out again.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess that's all right anyway. We're gonna be ending it, but hell yeah, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If there's any interesting updates, we'll come back and do another live.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. I'll see you soon. All
All right, I'll see you. Bye.
right, bye.